Ball is stolen by the Titans. Comes up with Daisy Rahonic. She gets a shot, got her own rebound, gets a second shot. Kayla Cassidy takes it out to Fox, and Fox, like the other night, lit it up from the outside. Miller up to Starr. Back to Miller, cross court, off the rim. Fox gets the rebound, passes it up to Caitlin Briggs. Not often do you see the center come down court and get the bucket, but Titans are now up 7-0. And Coach Brooks, or Bonte, wants to call a timeout. So with 6:05 left in the first, we have a timeout. All right, the starters for the Black Panthers are number 5, Reagan Hoffman, number 10, Taryn Starr, number 21, the senior center, Tori Wines, number 23, Dominique Gerton, and number 30, Maddie Miller. For the Titans, number 2, Haley Walls, number 10, Michaela Cassidy, number 15, Daisy Rahonic, number 20, Emily Fox, and number 45, Caitlin Briggs. And we've already gone to our first set of substitutions, so on the court comes Reagan Clues and Hallie Schmidt. The Black Panthers come out with the same lineup that they started the game with. Hoffman into Starr. Starr brings it up past half court. And the Titans are in a 1-3-1. Miller with the ball, swings it down to Gerton. Gerton puts up the 15-footer, misses. Ball rebounded by Briggs. Hands it off to Fox, and she brings it up past half court. If you're going to play with the Titans, you're going to have to run. Reagan Clues comes in and comes through, and she gets a kiss off the basket. As the years progress, she's become more and more aggressive on the offensive end. And Starr is blocked, partially blocked by Fox. Gets the ball to Briggs. Briggs gives it off to Fox, and she brings it up past half court. Walls with the ball. She's going to try and get around the corner, but doesn't. Clues is going to go right down the middle again, and doesn't get it, but rebound by Hoffman. Hoffman to Miller. Miller brings it up past half court, passes it up to Wines. Wines puts it up, and she misses, and there's going to be a jump ball on the floor. It'll be Black Panther ball with 5:09 left in the first quarter. We're having some technical difficulties with some of our equipment, so just bear with us. I will try to give you the time and the score right now with 5:03. Okay. And there's going to be a foul. First one on the floor. It is going to go against number 20, Emily Fox. Her first, team first for the Titans. It's going to sit the sophomore guard, Taryn Starr, to the line to shoot 2. Up with 1. The first points for the Black Panthers. Now, we played the Platte Geddes here last Thursday night where the Titans came out 69-36 the victorious. And she makes the second. So the score is 9-2 with 5 minutes. Ball's pushed up on the right side to Reagan Clues. She's going to kick it out to Hallie Schmidt, who puts up the three-pointer, bounces off the back of the rim. Gerton looked like she was going to come down with it. And Clues and Hoffman were fighting on the floor. There's a foul called. It'll go against number 4, Hallie Schmidt, as she probably hit Wines on the arm. Ball comes into Miller, over to Stark, guarded by Fox. Ball swung over to Hoffman, guarded by Clues. Ball comes up after a high pick. Starr goes past Fox. Fox comes back out at the point. Like I say, they're playing a 1-3-1 zone. And all night they've tried to get it down into, much like they did the other night, tried to get it into the big girl, Tori Wines. But the Titans made it tough with their 1-3-1. They just didn't have a solution. Fox goes all the way, puts it up. Ball bounces off the back of the rim. It goes to number 10, Starr. Starr back to Miller, over on the right side, back over to Starr. She'll swing it down to Hoffman, down into Gerton. Back up to Miller. Miller shoots, partially blocked by Emily Fox, it's twice now, and she gets 2 points on the layup. She now has 5 points with 3:54 left in the first quarter. This is pretty much the way the game started the other night. Uh, and they're going to get number 23, uh, Dominique Girton, the senior, with her first foul. And the team first back into the game comes Daisy Rahonic and Michaela Cassidy. Out goes Caitlin Briggs and Haley Walls. Fox will bring the ball up. She had a heck of a game the other night. Not only passing, but shooting the ball. Kayla Cassidy up, and it's going to be on the shot. And we'll be shooting two. Had two girls down there. Foul is going to be on number 21. Tori Wines, her first, team's second foul of the first quarter. And Michaela Cassidy hits her first free throw. She is shooting a bonus. That score is now 12-2. Up and bounces off the back of the rim. Ball comes out to Miller, and she'll bring it up past the timeline. Guarded by Fox. She throws it back across to Girton. Girton gets Wines on the back door, but fails to put it down. And Girton, I think, realizes that she just committed her second foul. A little push from behind. One thing the girls have done very well is boxed out and limited team, the Panthers last week and this week, to one shot. So Fox will bring it up. She'll go to the right side to Clues. Clues dribbles it in, looks at Rahonic, passes across court. Rahonic at the free throw line, shoots it up, and Daisy Rahonic has two. Ball is inbounded by Miller to now in the game, Sawyer Nas. She is a senior, 5'9". She's with the ball underneath the basket, turns it over. Wines gets the ball back, going to pass it back into Nas. Nas is going to go up, and she's got her first 2 points of the game. Ball comes up to Cassidy, back to Schmidt, back into Rahonic. Rahonic will kick it out to Clues. She's going to drive down the middle, and she's going to pass it to Cassidy. Clues ends up with the ball, and they're going to call a foul. And they're going to call a foul from behind on Reagan Clues. That is the team's third foul, and her first. So back into the game comes Haley Walls, Caitlin Briggs, and now in is Maria Baker. Baker is a freshman, and out went Fox. Baker gets the ball. She's going to kick it up to Walls. Walls will bring it up on the right side, brings it into the middle. It looks like they've gone to a diamond one zone. Pass was intended for Maria Baker. They're playing a diamond one zone with Wines closely guarding Caitlin Briggs. Miller brings the ball up past half court, back over in the middle to number 14, new into the game, Haley Hoffman. Ball intercepted by Rahonic. She gets it up to Walls, who passes it up to Caitlin Briggs for her second 2 points. So Caitlin Briggs has got 4 points, both off layups off the fast break. Not often you see your center leading the break. Cassidy's got the ball on a steal over in the corner. Gets it back to Walls. A little more patience. Gets it over to Rahonic on the right side into Caitlin Briggs, and she's going to put it up, and she's going to get the bucket. And the foul will go on number 21. Let's double check. Yep, that is her second. Team fourth foul. The two big girls, Dominic Girton and Tori Wines, both have 2 fouls. So Wines will leave the floor. Girton was already sitting on the bench. Back into the game now. Cassidy and Rahonic go out. Clues and Schmidt are in. Caitlin Briggs set to shoot one at the free throw line. And she completes the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And the score is now 19-4 with 1 minute and 32 seconds left. Ball to Sawyer. Nas. Nas down to back out to in the corner. Ball put up by Miller. Now the other night she was hitting those three-pointers. Really did a nice job coming off the bench for the Black Panthers. Back over to Schmidt. Schmidt turns, shoots, and she puts it up. And Hallie Schmidt is now on the board. She has 3 points. Miller brings it up across half court. Starr with the ball. She passes it back to Miller, just changing places. Clues gets her hand on the ball. Hallie Walls is going to go out, and the ball bounces off her leg and goes out of bounds. It'll be Black Panther ball over here on the right side of the floor for the Black Panthers. Ball comes into Miller. She dribbles down, stopped by Briggs. Back to Starr, back into the corner to Miller. She's on the line. It should be a two-pointer. Sawyer Nas with the rebound. And I think they got a travel on the play. Also into the game for the Black Panthers is number 14, Haley Hoffman. Clues gets her own drive in off and gets her own rebound. And that shot up was by Hallie Walls. And now we got a foul underneath. Foul is on number 1, Reagan Clues. That is her second. She'll be replaced by Maria Baker. Set to bring the ball up as put the ball in as Vanderwerf. Up to Nas, she'll dribble it up the left side. Starr with the ball up to Miller. Miller dribbles it up in the middle, shoots the 10-footer, and hits. So Miller with the first bucket. Score is now 6-22. Haley Hoffman with almost a steal. Caitlin Briggs with the shot, goes out. Tipped out of bounds here. It'll be Black Panther ball with no time left. He pointed to the Black Panther, but that's the end of the first quarter. So scoring for the Titans, we have Reagan Clues with 2, Haley Walls with 2, Hallie Schmidt with 3, Michaela Cassidy with the front end of a free throw, 1, Daisy Rahanic with 2, Kaylee Fox with 5, and Caitlin Briggs has 7 points for the Black Panthers. Okay.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason.
And we're back, set to start the second quarter. Hoffman inbounds the ball to Starr. Starr over to number 31, Vanderwerf. She hits her first 2. So the score is 22-8. Much like it was the other night, the Titans got off to a quick start. Although there was good defense, we took a little time trying to figure out Maria Baker on the drive, and she's got 2. Nas with the ball, she dribbles up, and she's going to be fouled. Looks like by number 2, Haley Walls. That'll be her second, and the team 5th. On Hallie Schmidt intercepts the ball, and Miller intercepts it back as she tried to pass it out to Walls. Miller's going to drive in, misses the layup. Ball goes over to Emily Fox. Emily Fox gets it up to Maria Baker, misses. Caitlin Briggs has a putback, and she now has 9 points. Foul is going to be on number 31, Carly Vanderwerf. Her first foul, team 5th. She is a 7th grader that comes off the bench, just much like ours. Caitlin Briggs sets to complete the 3-point play, and she does another one. So she has 2 3-point plays the old-fashioned way. Try and catch up with everybody on the floor. Vanderwerf is going to inbound the ball to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to dribble up the left side, gets it up to Nas. Nas is going to drive at the basket, kicks it back out to Hoffman. Hoffman swings it up to Miller. Nas sets a high pick for her, back to Nas. She's going to kick it over to Starr. Starr on the right side, dribbles in, shoots that little 10-footer, misses the basket. Saved by Vanderwerf, kicks it back in. The Panthers get a ball back. Miller's got the ball, gets it over to Nas on the top of the key. Into Vanderwerf. Vanderwerf kicks it out to Hoffman. Hoffman shoots the ball up. I think it was partially Boss. Ball rebounded by Walls. Walls gets it up to Fox. She steps on the line, shoots a 2-pointer. Nas with the rebound, gets it out to Hoffman up the left side for the Black Panthers. She flips it. Ball tipped again by Emily Fox. She's a tall, long, lanky, hard to get it up and over the top. Hallie Schmidt passes up the 3-pointer. Daisy Rahanic puts it on the floor, gets around Vanderwerf, gets her own rebound, kicks it out. Hallie Schmidt with the ball is going to dribble out to the elbow, goes around the top. She comes around the corner, gets just inside the 3-point line. So Hallie Schmidt has 5 points. Miller up to Nas. Nas down around the corner, goes past Cassidy, and it looks like Michaela Cassidy's going to get her first foul of the night. And it should be the team 6. Next time the Titans foul, it'll be a bonus for the Black Panthers. Back into the game comes Wines and number 14, Haley Hoffman. Kick it out to Haley Hoffman, swings it over to Miller. Miller looking to drive a little bit, gets it into Vanderwerf on the baseline, turns the ball over. Walls to Fox, over to Rahanic. Rahanic gets an easy layup. This is what hurt them last game, too, was transition basketball. Titans just kept pushing the ball up. Fox found the open person, and the ball went in. Worth with the ball out to Hoffman. Hoffman dribbles along the baseline and goes out. Nope, take that back. That was Starr that dribbled the ball out of bounds. It'll be Titan ball. Back into the game come Maria Baker and Caitlin Briggs. Off goes Cassidy and Schmidt. So we have Baker, Fox, Rahanic, Walls, and Briggs on the floor for the Titans. For the Black Panthers, it's Worth, Hoffman. That was a 3-point shot by Walls, rebounded by Baker. Baker gets it up, gets her own rebound, and it's going to go the other way. Rebound. It looked like it was kind of an even match going up, but apparently Maria Baker gets a foul on, looks like Vanderwerf. Carly Vanderwerf. Let's see. We've got Starr, Miller, Wines. Vanderwerf is going to be shooting the bonus. She hits the first one. She now has 3 points for the Black Panthers. Set to shoot her second one. And she hits. She now has 4. 5:04 left in the second quarter. Fox brings it up past half court, brought by Starr. Miller. Briggs goes high, drops in low. Pass from Daisy Rahanic, and Caitlin Briggs now has 12 points. Much like the other night, she just went off on him, played big underneath. And there's Wines. Tori Wines with her first bucket of the game. 33-12. Fox dribbles it down in the corner. Walls swings it over to Rahanic. Rahanic drives in, passes it back out to Walls. Walls is going to drive in. Briggs sets the soft pick. And Miller, who blocked the ball, so we'll see if that's who they called the foul on or if it was on one of the other girls, because there were a couple girls down there. Nope, the ball is on number 30, Maddie Miller, the senior, her first, team 6. So Haley Walls with the insurance free throw, banks it in. Back into the game are Cassidy And in for the Black Panthers comes Dominique Girton in for Wines. So Haley Walls will shoot her second. Up, bounces off the back. Cassidy gets the ball out, gets her hands on it. Walls with the ball up top, swings it over to Clues. Clues down to Cassidy. She's going to put it up and in over Dominique Girton. So Cassidy has 3 points. Girton not wanting to pick up her third foul, just played straight up. Didn't even make an attempt to really block the ball. Miller's pass goes off the hands of Starr and out of bounds. It'll be Titan ball at half court. Haley Walls will come off, and Hallie Schmidt will come back in for the Titans. 4 minutes left in the second quarter, 36-12. Now there is a mercy rule in the second half that if the team's up, double dribble called on Emily Fox. It'll be Black Panther ball, where the clock will run except during timeouts and free throws. Girton with the ball. She drives in and passes it out to Hallie Hoffman. Her shot goes over the rim, rebounded by Reagan Clues. Gets it to Hallie Schmidt. She's going to bring it up past her because Fox is being guarded by Cassidy. Comes in, makes the bucket, and Girton. Cassidy with 5. Girton is going to pick up her third foul. That'll bring Tori Wines in. Coach Abonte is having a little discussion with the official. Our officials tonight are Jim Haskamp, Aaron Vanberg, and Brian Rooks. Cassidy completes the 3-point play, as I like to say, the old-fashioned way. Starr with the ball coming up the right side of the court. Back to Miller. Miller dribbles into the gap, shoots the 3-pointer, bounces off the back of the rim. Cassidy with the rebound. She's got the ball. She's going to take it all the way against Miller and up and in. So she has got 7 points just in this quarter. She has 8 for the game. Starr over to Wines out above the free throw line. Miller down to Hoffman. Nope, take that back. Starr blocked by Clues. Blocked again by Briggs, but Miller hustles the ball down, and ball is tipped out of her hands by Hallie Schmidt, and Hallie Schmidt goes back off of Miller and out of bounds, so Titan ball. A lot of fast action, a lot of fast hands. So on the floor are Wall, Schmidt, Baker, Cassidy, and Rahanic. That on the floor for the Panthers, Hoffman, Starr, Miller. Hoffman with the ball, coming up past out Nas and Wines. And Miller with the bucket. That is her 4th point, 2nd point of the quarter. Schmidt looked like she was going to shoot. Cassidy with the ball down in the right corner, back out to Schmidt. They swing it all the way across to Maria Baker. She's going to dribble in the middle, back down to Cassidy. Looking inside to the Hallie Schmidt, puts up a long one. Hallie Schmidt has 8 points. That was a long 3-pointer. That's her 5th point in this quarter. Ball goes down to Hoffman. Hoffman tries to get it into Wines, goes out of bounds. It'll stay in possession of the Black Panthers as Hallie Schmidt was the one that tipped it out. In comes Hallie Hoffman. And for Miller, her first break of the game, Hoffman throws it out to Starr. So we've got 2 Hoffmans out there. Hallie with the ball. Pass tries to get it into Wines. Ball picked off by the Titans. Schmidt brings it up. Over to the right side to Walls. Walls into Rahanic. Rahanic back into a little high-low game. Maria Baker misses it. Ball rebounded by Sawyer Nas. And Taryn Starr is caught for the double dribble. She wanted to pass. Girl took her eyes off her. Had her hand down there. Touched the ball. So it's a turnover. And it is the Titan ball. Titan with a 30-point lead, 44-14 with 1 minute and 36 seconds. Schmidt up with the shot. Cranks it up and bounces off. Maria Baker with the rebound. She is fouled by Haley Hoffman. It'll be her first and the team 8th, so we'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Daisy Rehanic goes to the line. She has 4 points right now. She puts it up, bounces off the front of the rim. Wines rebounds for the Black Panthers. Gets it up to Starr. Starr's going to bring it past half court. Looking to go inside. Pass intercepted by Cassidy. Cassidy brings it up past half court, swings it over to the left side to Schmidt. Back over to Cassidy, down in the corner to Walls. Walls skip pass over to Schmidt, to Cassidy, back to Walls. Skip pass back to Schmidt. Schmidt to Cassidy up at the point. Back to Schmidt. She's going to put up another one. Bounces off the front of the rim. Rebounded by number 10, Taryn Starr. Starr is going to bring it up past half court. Swing it over to Reagan Hoffman. Hoffman goes around. Tries to pass it down to her Haley Hoffman. Cassidy passes it up to Rehanic. Rehanic goes up, and it's in. She has 6 points, 4 in this quarter. Reagan Hoffman brings it up past half court. Guarded by Rehanic. Passes it over to Starr. Starr guarded by Schmidt. Passes inside to Tori Wines, her second points. 4 points for Wines. All points have come in this quarter. Pass attempted to go into Maria Baker. Tipped out. Starr brings the ball up. Passes it up to Sawyer Noss. Shot with 4 seconds. Rehanic. Oh, they're going to get another shot. And at the buzzer, the junior guard, Hallie Hoffman, hits it. And so the score is 46 Titans, 18. We're going to announcements.
Okay, here are 5 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a high school sport.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline, sportsmanship, and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages and fewer disciplinary problems.
Number 3.
High school sports help fight teen obesity and substance abuse.
Here's number 4.
High school sports provide wholesome, constructive after-school activity, perfect for today's families.
And number 5.
And high school sports are safer than ever before. Injury surveillance and research, better equipment, and the continuing education programs for coaches provided by state and national athletic associations have made high schools.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in South Dakota is this: without a committed team of coaches and administrators, it just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Mount Vernon Gas and Oil, a family-owned and operated business you've come to trust for the last 33 years. Mount Vernon Gas and Oil provides all your general car service needs to get you back on the road. With a large selection of truck beds and trailers, they will have what you are looking for. Inside, you will find a wide variety of cards, perfect for any holiday or occasion. Don't forget to grab a snack and drink for the road. Mount Vernon Gas and Oil is the place to go, located at 104 South Earl Street in Mount Vernon, South Dakota. Give them a call today at 605-236-5369.
Your local Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator offers a wide variety of services and support. With harvests around the corner, we offer extended hours and a helping hand to maximize your profit. With our new fertilizer warehouse, we're ready to help when you need us and can make it easy with free farm delivery. Offering feed for your cattle, crystallized brand minerals, and we also have creek feeders available for rent and delivered straight to your farm. Farmers Elevator, helping you with all of your agriculture needs since 1902. Give us a call at 605-236-5233. Your local
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who play high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So, where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Vernite GM of Mitchell has the right team for the game of life, no matter what the season. From tailgate parties to the final seconds, Vernite GM of Mitchell has you covered with a game-winning lineup from Chevy, Buick, and GMC. Get the home team advantage in selection, sales, and service every time, no matter where you're from. Experience our entire starting lineup on the lot or online anytime at VerniteGM.com. Win big with Vernite GM of Mitchell. Big city inventory, small town pricing.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact your Agtegra agronomist for details or visit agtegra.com today.
Now, on to the markets. Bean prices remain the same as expected, and those...
Beans? Let's talk about trucks. Get bushels of savings on new Chevy and GMC trucks all month long at Vernite GM in Mitchell. Choose from over 120 heavy and light-duty trucks in stock or arriving soon. Silverado, Sierra, Colorado, or Canyon. Your new truck is waiting at Vernite GM in Mitchell. Shop on the lot or online anytime at VerniteGM.com. Big city inventory, small town pricing.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Okay, here are 5 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a high school sport.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline, sportsmanship, and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages and fewer disciplinary problems.
Number 3.
High school sports help fight teen obesity and substance abuse.
Here's number 4.
High school sports provide wholesome, constructive after-school activity, perfect for today's families.
And number 5.
And high school sports are safer than ever before. Injury surveillance and research, better equipment, and the continuing education programs for coaches provided by state and national athletic associations have made high school sports safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in South Dakota is this: without a committed team of coaches and administrators, that just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Mount Vernon Gas and Oil, a family-owned and operated business you've come to trust for the last 33 years. Mount Vernon Gas and Oil provides all your general car service needs to get you back on the road. With a large selection of truck beds and trailers, they will have what you are looking for. Inside, you will find a wide variety of cards, perfect for any holiday or occasion. Don't forget to grab a snack and drink for the road. Mount Vernon Gas and Oil is the place to go, located at 104 South Earl Street in Mount Vernon, South Dakota. Give them a call today at 605-236-5369.
Your local Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator offers a wide variety of services and support. With harvest around the corner, we offer extended hours and a helping hand to maximize your profit. With our new fertilizer warehouse, we're ready to help when you need us and can make it easy with free farm delivery. Offering feed for your cattle, Crystallize brand minerals, and we also have creek feeders available for rent and delivered straight to your farm. Farmers Elevator, helping you with all of your agriculture needs since 1902. Give us a call at 605-236-5233. Your local
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports.
Yeah, after some temporary difficulties in the first half, I wouldn't accept our password. I'll run down the scoring real quick here. For the Titans, Reagan Clues has 2 points. Haley Walls has 3. Hallie Schmidt has 8. Maria Baker has 2. Michaela Cassidy has 8. Daisy Rahanic has 6. Emily Fox has 5. And Caitlin Briggs has 12. Now for the Black Panthers, Taryn Starr has 2 free throws. Haley Hoffman has 2. Tori Wines has 4. Dominique Girton has been held scoreless. Maddie Miller has 4, and Carly Vanderwerf has 4. Also, Sawyer Naza has 2, bringing their score to 18. So at the end of the first half, it's 46-18. Now the mercy rule starts at 30 points, where the clock second half. So if the Titans are to score the first bucket of the half, it would make that the clock would run continuously, except during free throws and timeouts. So we'll see what happens. The Titans have the ball for the second half. They're on the floor. We've got Cassidy, Rahanic, Briggs, Fox, and Walls. Out on the floor comes Miller, Hoffman, Girton, Wines, and Starr. So Fox puts the ball over to Cassidy. Back to Fox up top. And Rahanic turns and shoots, misses. Ball rebounded by Wines. Ball pushed up front to Girton. Girton kicks it out to Hoffman. Wines with the ball up top. And there'll be a foul. Couple girls there. Fouls on number 10. Michaela Cassidy, her second. Team's first of the second half. Set to inbound the ball is Starr. Kicks it over across, tries to get it into Miller. Miller has the ball. Flips it over the top to Hoffman. She dribbles down the ball, stolen by Rahanic. She passes it over to Fox, and Emily Fox goes in for the layup. Emily Fox now has 7 points in the game. Wines up and around, and she gets 2. She has 6 points. Fox over to Cassidy. Cassidy back up to the point. Back into Rahanic at the free throw line. Puts it up. And Rahanic has 8 points. Hoffman brings the ball up past her. Brings it over to Miller on the right side. Miller down to Wines in the corner. Looking to go to Girton. Playing kind of a high-low. Wines on their three-pointer. And Maddie Miller hits a 3. She now has 9 points in the game. Fox hits, was it a 3? That was a three-pointer by Emily Fox. Fox with the ball. She's going to bring it up. Looks. Throws it up to Cassidy, around to Walls. Walls is going to put a three-pointer up from the far side. Cassidy with the ball. Rebound, Fox. And Walls looked like she was going to shoot. Nope, she's going to drive in. And I don't know, it's just kind of incidental contact, but Girton will get her fourth foul as just standing there as the other girl runs into her. Walls will shoot 2. Shoots up and good. Hallie Walls with 4 points now. Into the game comes Sawyer Nas and number 14, Haley Hoffman. Walls will shoot her second. And it's up and good. Now into the game comes number 4, Hallie Schmidt. Miller brings the ball up, swings it on the left side to Hallie Hoffman, down to Reagan Hoffman, back up to Nas. Nas drives in, partially blocked by Maria Baker. Taken by Clues up to Fox and in by Daisy Rahanic. She now has 10 points. Ball shot up by Hallie Hoffman. Reagan Clues passes it up to Fox. Fox is going to bank it up and off and in. And she has 12 points now. Miller drives around the right side, drives down, goes up over Briggs. Wines with the rebound. Rings with another rebound, and she puts it up and in. Basket is called good. Foul is going to go on looks like number 45. Caitlin Briggs, her first. Team second of the half. Wines shoots. A little bit of a hitch in her giddy up there on that free throw. Briggs with the rebound, gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it up to Fox on the right side. Kicks it way up to Clues. Clues drives in, banks it off the back, and in. She has 4 points. Reagan Clues aggressively going to the basket. Like to see that. Young player getting a little confidence as the year is wound down. Miller with the ball. Over to Hoffman. Back to Miller at the point. Down to Nas. Nas in the corner kicks it out to Miller. Miller looking for some gap. Gets it into Wines. And it's going to be good. Tori Wines now has 8 points. She was fouled on the backside by, I believe, number 4, Hallie Schmidt. Must have missed one because I had her down for 2 fouls already. Wines the shot, goes up off the front, and there's going to be a jump ball. It should be Black Panther ball with 4:21. The clock is running. So all the time they take for out of bounds, it's at 4:14. Wines puts one up on the free, and she scores again. So Tori Wines now has 10 points. I think that's all the points that she scored the other night down in Platte. 61-29. Cassidy with the ball up to Walls. Walls going to kick it over to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to dribble it back up to the point. Going to look back, kicks it back down to the corner to Walls. Skip pass to Cassidy. Cassidy's going to have a wide open layup. And she now has 10 points. Miller over to Haley Hoffman. Kicked out by Walls. Pass was intended for Sawyer Nas down in the corner. Hoffman will inbound the ball. Ball comes out to Starr. Starr brings it up. Kicks it back out to Miller. Miller will dribble past the pick. Out to Wines. Wines to Starr. Starr puts it up off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Haley Hoffman. Ball comes off of Haley Walls. It's going to be a Black Panther ball underneath the basket. The Black Panthers are running a couple different styles of presses. Nas with the ball. Ball rebounded by Schmidt. She's going to bring it up past half court. Kicks it over to the right side to Cassidy. Cassidy back to the point. Back over to Cassidy. Up to Schmidt on the point. Inside to Rahanic. There's the soft part in their zone. And we'll get a 2-shot foul by Rahanic. And I think the foul is on number 30. Miller. Nope. No, that can't be right. I'm going to give Maddie Miller the foul because it came up as number 2 on, looks apparently, Caitlin Briggs. We'll see if they get it corrected. So Rahanic scores. And she's set to shoot the second one. And it rolls up and in. She now has 12 points, most of all, where hers are off layups. Back into the game, Maria Baker, and now number 22, Kaylee Fox. Miller with the ball up to Hoffman, to Miller. Kicks it over, pass intercepted by Baker, intended for Wines, up to Emily Fox. Emily Fox with the layup. 14 points for her. Down to Walls, the long pass. Going to kick it out for the Star. Nas with the rebound and the putback. Sawyer Nas now has 4 points. Fox brings it up, passes it down. It's an up and down game. With the box and one, the soft spot is in the middle. They're going to call Kaylee Fox for the travel. It'll be Black Panther ball over here on the right side of the floor, or the west side of the floor, into Miller. Miller brings it up past half court, guarded by Fox. Titans have stayed in that 1-3-1, and Fox gets a hand on Star's attempted shot. Briggs tips the ball over to Baker. Baker gets it up to Fox. Fox gets it up past half court. She looked like she was going to shoot. She does that little bit of a step back. Fox with the ball into Marie Baker. Marie Baker in the middle. Bounces off the back of the rim. Rebounds her own shot. Gives it off to Caitlin Briggs. And Caitlin puts her in. 69-31. 58 seconds left in the quarter. Miller dribbles up. Blocked by Briggs. Fox ends up with the ball. Guarded by Starr. Tries to get it up to Maria Baker. Intercepted by Hoffman. Clues puts the defense on her. Stops her at midcourt. Swings it over to Starr. Starr shoots. Doesn't even get iron this time. Reagan Clues comes up with the ball. She's guarded. Passes it up to Fox. Fox has got the ball guarded by Miller. Fox brings it over. Swings it over to Clues on the left-hand side. She dribbles in. Tries to get it into Maria Baker. Clues with the ball, dribbles it up, gives it to Fox at the point, gives it to Briggs at the free throw line, over to Kaylee Fox, swings it back over to Emily Fox, down in the corner to Reagan Clues, up on north, and it goes off Tori Wines' hands. It'll be out of bounds, Titan ball. So as time will run out in this quarter. And like I say, it's a 30-point mercy rule, and the clock will run except for timeouts and free throws. So at the end of the third quarter, it is 69-31. Titan cheerleaders take the floor to get the team.
For nearly 70 years, Iverson's has been a staple in the Mitchell community and the area's destination for the best selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and a full lineup of award-winning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, and Ram vehicles. Iverson Auto is proud to be able to offer our stress-free, laid-back approach to car buying at 3 locations to better serve the local area. Check out Iverson Chrysler in Mitchell or Iverson Chrysler and Iverson Ford in Huron. View the entire 3-store inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Here's the brand new GMC Sierra 1500. Do you have a trade?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay. Oh, little ding here.
Couldn't quite clear the light pole. I blame...
We're back here, set to go with the fourth quarter. Remember, this is a running clock as the Titans are up 69-31. Titans inbound the ball for the fourth quarter. Up by 38 points. Callie Fox with the ball, gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt into Baker. Baker out to Clues. Clues back into Sydney Talam. Her first points of the game She is also a senior, along with Kaylee Fox, a senior. Miller over to Starr. Starr down in the corner to Nas. Nas tries to get it into Wines. Ball goes off her hands, and there's a scrum on the floor. And it'll go back to the Black Panthers on the jump. So with 7:26. When I say the time, it's already counting down. Starr inbounds the ball, or attempts to inbound the ball. Foul called. We'll see. Foul is on number 1, Reagan Clues, her third, team fourth. Starr inbounds the ball to Wines. Wines gets it, but she's surrounded by a host of Titans. I think Maria Baker got her hand on it, swings it across Tori Wines, and they get it into her. She now has 12 points. She had 6 points in the third quarter and starts off hot in the second or fourth quarter too. They figured out how to get the ball into her when Briggs is off the floor. Clues' pass intended for Schmidt goes pass over and back is the call. Now coming into the game are Shyla Tobin, the freshman, and number 30, and Naomi Mart. Baker tries to get it into Wines, back to Miller. Miller, Gertens in back into the game with 4 fouls. Maria Baker comes up with a rebound. She's going to bring it up past half court and swings it over to Clues. Clues down to Tobin. Back to Clues. She's going to drive the lane, and they're going to call a jump ball. It should be Titan ball with 6:05 left in the fourth. Off goes Clues, in comes Glanzer. Krista Glanzer, the freshman, will be running up at the point. She's guarding Miller. Out goes Tobin on Nas. Nas tries to flip the ball into Wines. Wines going to get the basket. That's her 14th point. And the foul is going to go on number 30, Naomi Mart. Ball comes off the front of the rim. Gerton run down. It's going to be a jump ball. It should be Black Panther ball with 5:36. Oh, nope, take that back. It's Titan ball. Schmidt brings the ball up past half court. Throws it into Baker. Baker dribbles down, kicks it out to Tobin. Over and back up to Schmidt. Schmidt tries to dribble past. The ball is tipped out of there by Starr. A little more aggressive up front. Another foul on the Titans. Foul is on number 4, Hallie Schmidt, her 4th foul. Or it says 3rd. Baker with the ball. Glanzer guarded. Starr with the shot off the front of the rim. The Black Panthers with a definite height advantage. Ball intended to go over to Miller. Comes off her hands. Baker goes off, and in comes Caitlin Sandlin and Morgan Boyd. Boyd with the ball. She'll bring the ball up past half court. Pass it over Tobin. The Black Panthers are extending their defense. 71-35 with 4:28 left. Miller with the ball, dribbles down, passes it up to Wines. Wines gets the ball, or attempts to ball it down to Nas. Ball tipped out of bounds, Black Panther ball. 4:15. Starr sets to inbound the ball, goes out to Miller. Miller's going to kick it down to Starr. She's been putting up the 3-pointers. Gerton with the rebound. She is fouled by number 11, Caitlin Sandlin. That is the Titans' 7th foul. Gerton will go to the line to try and get her first points of the game. And she hits the first one. So we have Boyd, Tobin, Glanzer, Sandlin, and Mart on the floor for the Titans. And Gerton's second one rolls in and out. Boyd with the rebound. And she'll turn and bring the ball up past half court. She swings it over to Tobin on the left side. Tobin looking, kicks it back to Boyd. Boyd with the ball, back up to Tobin. Back to Boyd in the corner. They're looking inside to the two big girls. Glanzer with the ball, swings it back over to Tobin. They set up the same thing. There's two girls in the same vicinity down there. Back into Mart. Mart comes off her hand. They turn the ball over. Ball brought up by Girton. And Boyd steals the ball, and that should be the end of Dominique Martin, the senior, as that should be 5 fouls on her. Sorry to go out that way. A couple of contacts I wasn't so sure about, but they went the Titans' way, and she's out of the game now with 3:04. Timeout on the floor. Referee's timeout. I think they had to reset the shot clock on that. So Tobin inbounds it to Boyd. Boyd brings it up past half court. Back over to Tobin on the left side. Into Sandlin in the middle. Kicks it out to Glanzer. She'll crank up the three. It misses the front. Rebounded by Boyd. Puts it back up. And ends up in the hands of Vanderwerf. And it swings over to Reagan Hoffman. Tries to get it off the board but doesn't. Throws it over the top. Boyd with the rebound. 2:35 left. Kicks it over to Sandlin. Sandlin cross-court skip pass to Tobin. Tobin dribbles in the middle. And there's a wrestling on the floor. Mart and Hoffman go on the floor. It'll be Black Panther ball with 2:19. Miller inbounds it to Reagan Hoffman. Reagan Hoffman's going to bring it up. Now into the game is number 13, Candace Van Zee. Van Zee with the ball down to Hoffman. Hoffman puts it up, and she hits a 2. Her first 2 points of the game. 71-38. Glanzer dribbles in, loses the ball. Ball picked up by number 31, Vanderwerf. Miller with the ball, bringing it up past half court. Back to Vanderwerf. Back to Miller. Skips it over to Reagan Hoffman in the corner. She tries to dribble in against Sandlin. Closely guarded, and she travels. Turnover. Back into the game is Haley Hoffman, and number 10, Taryn Starr. Wines goes off the floor. She is also a senior, ending her career here with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Jump ball in favor of the Titans. And they all go out to half court. Now they run in. They're just going to run. They're going to look. Hoffman kicks it back out to, or Boyd. Martin's going to get fouled. She will go to the line. Foul is on number 14, Hallie Hoffman, her second of the game. Team fourth. Mart will shoot 2. And Naomi Mart hits the first one. And puts up the second, and she's got 2. So Naomi Mart with 2 points here with 50 seconds left in the game. Hoffman brings the pass off guard, swings it over to Haley Hoffman. Haley Hoffman back over to Reagan Hoffman, back up front to Starr. Starr puts it up from the 10-footer. Candace Van Zee steps on the line, and the ball goes out. 35 seconds left. Clock is running. Doesn't stop on the out of bounds. Boyd will bring the ball up. She kicks it up to Glanzer. Glanzer's got the ball, swings it back to Boyd. Boyd over to Tobin, all the way back over to Glanzer on the far side. They're just happy to run the clock out. And it looks like the Titans will get away with a win of 73-38. What is it? 7 The game should be 7 o'clock Thursday night. We're not sure if it's going to be here or Mark Vernon. And there it is. There's the game. Titans win 73-38. So to recap the end of the game, Reagan Clues ended with 4 points. Haley Walls ended with 5. Hallie Schmidt stayed the same with 8. Maria Baker finished with 2. Michaela Cassidy ended with 10. Daisy Rehanick ended with 12. Emily Fox finished with 14. Kaylee Fox, Cindy Talam ended with 2. Caitlin Briggs ended with 14. She was tied with Emily Fox for high point scorer for the Black Panthers. Reagan Hoffman had 2. Tara Starr ended with 2. Haley Hoffman had 2. Tori Wines really came alive in the second half, scoring 10. She ended up with 14 at the end of the game. High point scorer for the Black Panthers. Dominic Gurton hit a free throw. Maddie Miller had a 3 and 3 two-pointers. She ended with 9 points. Carly Vanderwerth ended with 4. And Sawyer Nas ended with 4. So again, the game will be played either in Plank or Mount Vernon at 7 o'clock on Thursday. We're not sure who the opponent is. We were the 2nd seed in this, and the Black Panthers were the 7th seed. We came in with a record of 14-6. We are now 15-6. And the Black Panthers end the season 3-18. So from Plankington, Dave Grody, Pat Phelps, Jim, for Todd Karst, Brady Anderson, and myself, we wish you a good night and stay warm.